the studio of Marianne Fassler in Johannesburg on the eve of her show at Mercedes-Benz Africa Fashion Week. She's invited us in to come and look at the last minute preparations, and there's some brilliant things to look at and some nice people to meet, so come along. So this is Marianne's shop, always permanently sort of open as a shop where you can pick up a piece of leopard frock when you like it. It's also, you can see the centre of the action right now. There's lots of Blisco fabric over here, which forms part of the remix show that she's doing tomorrow night. There are some of the garments ready and waiting to go on show. This is Lizanne and Anne-Marie, Marianne's designers, who are creating some of the pieces. Lots of the, I must say, I can't believe this is all being made now. The show's tomorrow. That's fantastic. I love it. Which is your favourite piece?
The tulle dress.
The tulle dress?
Yeah. The rainbow
Really?
tulle dress. Yeah. Mine.
The one after over there?
Mm.
Do you think it'll fit?
I think so.
Carry it on.
Looking stunning.
Those classic red, blue and white shoppers woven into a brand new fabric.
Are you going to take a picture of me?
As
Wearing my
much
spiritual
as
clothes.
possible.
My prayer beads.
Wonderful.
My Sangoma beads.
That's when you start praying.
It's just a cold day today. Orange is a good colour for me.
I really wanted to ask Marianne what the inspiration was behind her show for this year, how she feels about the whole world now doing leopard print, and those dreadlocks. Marianne Fassler remix. What's inspired the show this year?
Jacquie, I looked at what I do, and I look at trends, and I've never been a trend person. In fact, that's very often, sometimes I'm in fashion, sometimes I'm out of fashion in terms of the so-called fashion crowd. So you must never look at me to reflect a trend, but you must look at me as being like perhaps reinventing my own personal style. Leopard's big. I'm even like, I don't even really wear leopard, when it's on trend.
Does it irritate you that everyone's doing leopard?
No, because I don't own it. I just genuinely it's just like reflects my Africanness. I don't know what it is. For me, it's eternal, it's eternal.
You'll change your spots?
Got to change my spots all the time. And anyway, I've never had a show without leopard or camo or stripes or spots or, everybody knows me for colour blocking.
You've made fabrics. You made the fabric with the carrier bags. How do you make a fabric?
But it's not, or you always make our fabrics. I can show you from last year's collection. What you think are stripes are actually not stripes. There are pieces of fabric cut up and put together. So you can't just draw a picture and then go to the plaza, buy the fabric, make it. Because that's too easy. You actually have to deconstruct. You actually have to start with scraps and turn it into some... Do you understand what I'm saying?
Bottom up.
You question the whole creative process then. You actually understand the crafting of it. You actually try and visualize the body inside. It's like a sculpture technique. It's actually a much more satisfying process.
In November this year, Marianne makes her debut as a dance costume designer. In a collaboration with choreographer Robin Orlin, the dance production Beauty showcases Marianne's unique take on what is beautiful. Beauty premiered in Lyon, France a few weeks ago.
Between Robin and I, we decided, and then we went to the dancers and we said, we think this is beautiful, and they were, how? You think that's beautiful? For them,
Totally different.
Hong Kong is beautiful. So I don't know whether it's a Ben Okri saying, whatever it is, but it's like there's nothing quite as ugly as somebody who tries to be beautiful, And you see those people everywhere. I'm going to see many of them tomorrow night. Those people with those shoes and those, tight little dresses and the hair and too much makeup and facelifts and God knows what else. Beauty is something unexpected. Beauty is something like your smile, Jacquie. or like you just suddenly yesterday afternoon, we all looked up, we were all working on that table, and the light changed, and that pink wall reflected into the room, and it was pink. It was all pink. You know, and beauty is something unexpected.
What made you decide to grow dreadlocks?
I've always really wanted dreadlocks. I found myself a hairdresser who actually understood how to try and lock my hair. But it's completely locked, and then we've cut off here in the back now so that I can actually put it up.
Okay.
So it's not so heavy. But it's about 9 years, and it's been cut quite a few times.
Has it been cut?
Yeah.
So you will cut it?
It's been cut many times because it will now be down here. It gets heavy. Yeah, it gets heavy.
And you will go to your grave with dreadlocks?
I think so.
South Africa's own original, Marianne Fassler, thank you for another masterpiece, and thank you for inviting us into your studio.